We are on the natural onsen hunting today. Make your own onsen hot spring bath by digging sand. You see Angel, babe?
I do. You're the only angel I see.
Oh, you got your ass saved. We're at Akan Mashu National Park, and this Akan and Matthew, there are two lakes, but there's one lake that is not mentioned, is this Hokkaido Lake, and this is one of the bigger ones. And 30,000 years ago, this was an active volcano. As a result, there are many hot springs everywhere around this lake, and we are here to get the natural onsen.
Normally we wouldn't film going to the onsen because, you know, normally people are naked and everything. But since these ones are in the outdoors and the locations they're at, they're public, you don't have to be naked. And we don't see people in the onsen that much, you know, so we can film if no one else is there. If you don't know what an onsen is, if you're in the US or stuff like that, it's pretty much just a hot springs, right, naturally forming that come out of the water. So the ones that we're here today is right by the lake. There's another one. I don't know anything about the second one we're going to, but the third one that's super cool is a sand onsen, and we have to dig in the sand.
I assume so.
So there's some type of super cool sand onsen we have to dig through for the water to come out. That's gonna be super cool. We've never experienced that, either of us.
How do you know?
Have you?
No.
Okay.
The water is crystal clear and almost reminds us of Vlora in Albania. Because of the hot spring, the water is a little bit acidic. So you make sure and wash it off with the spring water. So Japanese sauna culture is like booming right now. Crazy. Everybody loves going in the sauna. I guess that's because of the pandemic. You know, not too many people were able to go out and stuff, so they find a way to be healthy, and that was one of the methods that they found. But over here you can get into this cold lake water and then into the hot onsen, go in and out, and kind of balances out your temperature and also get your blood flow going. I guess that comes from the Scandinavian sauna culture. Get into the hot sauna, go into the cold water, and come back in and out and out. So this place has both. Oh, so many.
Too many more.
Coming out right here too.
This looks like Albania shit.
Woo! I wonder how hot that is, the water around. Wow. It might be scorching hot.
Yeah.
The water. It's so funny. This observatory is named Oyakotsu Hell. Like literally, it says hell.
Really?
Observatory.
And
So that must be very hot then.
hell is so beautiful. Hell is gorgeous. Now let's get the hell out of here.
Oh, oh.
Is that hot?
Yes. But you can see all these algae making the oxygen, all the bubbles on the moss. That's cool. You know, usually onsens are always clean and maintained, so all these moth is not there. Moth, or what is it called?
Allergy.
It's so cool. It's so natural and looks clean too. Scorching hot. I know. I'll get used to this. 1 second. Oh, my butt. Ooh.
That's really hot. With the hot springs, the worst thing is to just jump in, right? You gotta kind of get your body used to the temperature a little bit before you jump straight in. Otherwise, it's not gonna feel good. But it like automatically makes your skin red. Obviously you guys can't see how hot this is, but I think this is, what do you think this is, Lou?
45 degrees?
Holy. Oh my god. That's aggressively hot.
This is natural, free outdoor onsen in Kushato Lake.
Itchy?
No, not itchy. It's hot, but achi is like hot in Japanese.
Achi, achi. Did I say it right? Was that right?
Yeah.
And there's literally nobody here.
All to ourselves.
Yeah, it's very nice and quiet and relaxing. Do people dip all the way in, head in and everything in these?
Not just till your neck. There you go.
I like to break the rules. Burn my whole face.
Burn your whole face. There are not too many places that the boys and girls can get in the hot tub together in Japan, because usually people are naked and men and women are separated. So this is nice.
Yeah, it's actually the first one we've been in together. After you get used to how hot it is, it actually feels really good and super therapeutic. You could actually see the bubbles coming up from out of the ground. This is such a unique vibe that they have here. You know, and it really just looks like one big pool that's connected to the river. I mean, that's connected to the lake. Let's go dip in the water. Woo! One, two, three. Before we get too comfortable here, because it's wonderful, we got 2 more onsens to go to. I really want to get to that sand one and see how that is. So we're going to have lunch really quick, and then we're going to head on to the second spot. You ready, babe?
No.
She's ready. When did I come on? This is a long ass, big ass table. I feel like I'm so far from the noodles.
outdoor bath, natural bath.
Kotan Lake.
No, Kotan Lake is not the right thing.
Oh, my
It's
bad.
the same Kushato Lake. Damn it! It says from 23rd to 25th, it's under maintenance and there's no water. It would have been a good spot. You know what? I came all the way. I'm gonna get in.
Ain't nothing to get in. Yeah, this would have been awesome.
It is what it is.
Next.
Let's go to the next one. What is that monument? Ooh, kind of milky, this one.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's all cloudy.
Touch it. Is this hot as the other one?
No, it's better, probably.
It's better. This is cool.
Nice, 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 nice.
The cool thing about all of these onsens that we're finding is literally they're all connected to this lake at some part of the lake so far. And as you can see, they have it kind of run into the lake because it helps regulate the heat in the hot springs, in the onsen. But also, if down there, I should bring the Instago, because you can see a whole bunch of the very small fish. They stay right on the runoff of the hot spring because it's warm. It's really cool.
Let's go to our next and the last one. Sandhurst Spring. Look at this. It's awesome. It's I don't know, the steam coming out of between the mountain. Valley. Not just over there. On the right side too, and in the middle, the small one, the steam's coming out. Volcano's active.
Obviously we have to stop, right? I guess we're driving through an onsen town and they're everywhere. And this is definitely a landmark. It's beautiful, so we have to check it out. Everything that we've experienced in Japan so far, you wouldn't even, this doesn't even look like it's in Japan, right? It looked like almost some desert vibes.
It is.
Every time I see, before I ever came to Japan, you know, the things that I see, it's always the typical, right? It's like in Tokyo, in the city, or
Neon lights
and all
drunk
that.
people.
Everything. It's always the same.
Packed train in the morning.
Yeah. But what's so cool about our trip here in Japan, we are really showing you guys things you do not see on a lot of other YouTube channels in terms of traveling Japan. Like, come on, look at this. This is gorgeous.
Ooh, this smell, absolutely like rotten eggs, but super cool. I've never seen something like this before.
Hear this? It's just
bubbling.
I won't even do myself dirty by trying to touch that. Wow.
This is pretty crazy, but beautiful. That yellow color is natural. It looks like neon yellow, you know? It's crazy. This is a natural color. And the smell. Look. Oh, super yellow.
Oh, hold on.
So we're here in Suna. Make your own onsen hot spring bath by digging sand. I don't know what that 477 stands for.
I don't know, but let's dig. Is that hot?
Sand is super burnt. So hot. Can go in both.
I got to dig it up. I want to go over here. Okay. At least it's easy to dig. Which is interesting, right? Because isn't this cold?
Yep.
But then this is hot. But it's sand, but it's like mixed with rocks and stuff, so it's not super hard to dig. We're determined to find a hot spot. Those two spots are not hot. They're not even warm, so we're digging another hole. It's actually right close to the water, but this water is cold, so it's kind of weird that it's literally right at the water's edge. But yeah, it's awesome because this is super hot and right where you're standing. You can even see the bubbles coming up where you're standing.
No. So hot in here. Right here. Like, you know, when you're staying in one spot, you kind of like sink into the same spot, right? And then you stay there for like 5 seconds and start to get hot from the bottom.
But my ankles are kind of cold because of the water. But my feet are super hot. Like if you built rocks around this, you can legit make an onsen, right? That's cool.
I guess we found 3 out of 4 natural hot springs around Lake Kushiro.
This last one definitely is the most unique, for sure.
Yeah. We were supposed to dig and like put ourselves in the sand and stuff, kind of thinking about it, but it's just too hot to do that. We can't do it. So it was really fun, and everything was very nice and a super nice view with it. So.
Yeah, very unique about Japan. So we have so much more adventures, so make sure you guys stay tuned for sure.
We move on to the next adventure.
Hi.
Hi. Ittekimasu.
Ittekimasu.
Peace.